Hey guys, how you doing? Hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Yo, I said that I wasn't gonna touch it with the P Diddy thing, okay? But I was watching last night. First, I watched Lionel B show when he had Mesha on there, and she was telling her story, you know, and it's amazing. It's like it's to me. I feel I don't know what to feel. She's a victim, allegedly. She's a victim, and no one should, you know, come at a victim. But my thing is with Misha, all of these things that happened to her, and she was so young. When I say young, she was so young, and if she already before she even, got with P Diddy, she was already, going through with, her family members, abusing her or all the other extra stuff. But I'm not understanding, like, why none of these lawyers is jumping on this. Like, to me, the things she's saying that happened is unbelievable. It's like it's crazy. It's like lawyers should be tripping over each other to get this girl, some justice. You understand what I'm saying? She's a victim. Allegedly, she's a victim. And I just don't understand because I know Gloria Albright, like she runs to this. She doesn't discriminate either. She doesn't do that. You understand? And Misha keeps telling the story the same. She knows the story like all the way like down, like she got the story. She's not, like saying different things. You understand what I'm saying? She's not like, when she goes to the next show or she's on the show, she literally has it like packed down, like, like it really happened. I'm not saying it did not happen. No, I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm not saying that. It's like she knows. To me, it's like she's telling the truth. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand, like, why these lawyers is not, coming for her. And she's throwing out, names. She's literally throwing out names, like for real. Like let me just see something. She's throwing out real names. Like she's throwing out celebrities. She's throwing out Jennifer, D- Harvey, Harvey Pierce, Michael Bivens from New Edition. She's throwing out. She even said. She even said Aretha Franklin. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm just trying to picture, like, myself as, Aretha Franklin. She's sitting in the at Diddy's, and she's up on stage. Denzel and his wife is here, and she defecated on herself, and he jumps up, and I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on here. It seemed like they was at a club, but you know but it's P Diddy's thing. It just seems so unbelievable, and I'm not understanding why no one is helping this young lady. You understand? I'm not understanding it because she got the story, like, like she's telling the story, and I'm listening to everyone she goes on, and she's literally saying the same thing. I'm serious. When she said that, she was in the cage and there was brown kids. They would no. She said they was now that part right there, I don't know, y'all. She said they were little kids, right? She said they were black kids, but darker than her. And she said they did not speak English. So allegedly, I'm only repeating what I'm hearing. I don't know none of this. I don't know Misha. I don't know. And she said Diddy piled one of the babies, and she had and she started knifing the baby. I'm like, wait a minute. Why you not called in from the FBI? That's crazy. Like, you just got finished saying that there were little kids not speaking English. And he piled one. And he made you knife. And no one is reaching out to this young lady, you know, for as a witness. You understand what I'm saying? And she went home. She was having some problems at her where she lived at. So she ran away and went back. She got all this damage to her body. You understand? Like, she was saying some crazy stuff. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. No one can get. That's not public records. Not if when she was taken to the hospital and she had surgery and something was taken out of her. You understand what I'm saying? They can't release that. But that has to be reported. You understand? If they took your body, if they took you in the hospital, and you're a young girl, and you got something this big in your body that they had to surgically move, and you know, how you say, knifed up. That's I just can't get it. I'm not understanding, like, why nobody is not trying to help her. That's crazy. So, I'm be real with you. Like, when you go in the hospital like that, the police is called. If that type of stuff happens to you, the police is called on the dot. I don't care if you lie about your age or none of that. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, this is like a person come in that condition that she was in, allegedly. The police would have been, you know, all over it. No matter who it would have been, to me. I'm just saying. But to get to what I was trying to say, now, Lionel B said he helped her, you know, get a lawyer. That was good. You know, that was good. But I don't understand why come he had to get her a lawyer when she's all over the web, you know what I'm saying this here. And plus she said she reported mountains of evidence, paperwork. And no one reached out to this young lady. You understand what I'm saying? No one reached out to her. I'm so confused with this. But then I watched Atwood. I think his name is Atwood. And she was on there again because she's going, you know, to different outlets or whatever. Different YouTube pages. And Jaguar was there. Y'all already know. Listen, Jaguar, I ain't saying nothing about you. Girl, I love you. You can sing too. I swear, I ain't gonna lie. I had to actually let my husband listen to your music. Like, this girl can sing, like, for real. But Jaguar, you've been around a long time. So it was very interesting when you see, I like Jaguar because Jaguar, everybody can talk about Jaguar and say, oh, Jaguar, she tell everything. Listen, Jaguar been saying this for a very, 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 very long time. She been saying a lot of things for a very long time. I don't think she's crazy. I think she's been through some things. And, you know, she said that she seen Jaguar. And Jaguar said, I've never seen you before in my life. In my life. But when I saw that segment, I seen Mesha and I'm looking at Jaguar. And I'm not going to lie. Jaguar was asking the young lady, you know, Pacific, you know, things. And, I mean, things that people should have been asking her. You know, like, for real. And I can see that she was very nervous because she kept bending down, you know, and stuff like that. So they was trying to say that she got intimidated, allegedly, by Jaguar. I don't think so, because Jaguar was only saying, like, you mentioned me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Jaguar had all right to say, I don't know you. You saw me where? And she said where, in Dallas or Texas or whatever. And Jaguar said, not me. So she said, you have somebody that look like you out there. So I could see Jaguar, like, you know, like, the hell is going on? Like, you know. But Jaguar was only trying to let her know, like, the stories you telling, you know, the story you telling is very traumatic. And your lawyer should know these things. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube is definitely going to, you know, have you on their show to keep telling the same story. That's all you can do, but tell the same story over, because it's what happened to you, allegedly, that you said, that Mesha said. So every time we skip over and watch another, you know, platform she's on, she is sticking to her story. This is really weird for me, because I would never, you know, she's a real true victim, I believe, in some way. She know too much. She knows a lot, y'all. And the part that's killing me is, hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But Mesha knows a lot. I'm serious. I think she knows a hell of a lot. She could be like one of the key witnesses in the case. But what's throwing me off is, like, why come these lawyers are not helping her? You understand? This is really weird. She said it's her that sitting on P. Diddy's lap with the, what's that, B&G or D&G shirt. She said that's her on the table. Well, we know that's her on the table because the young lady, the other young lady, she said it was her. I don't know if she would know it was her because she was young. She said she was like 13, 14. And she didn't look like the way she looks now. But this is really, like, weird for me. I'm going to be real with y'all. This is just so unbelievable. And if she's a victim, no one should try to, like, you know, bash her, because it doesn't matter who you are. No one should try to just, you know, say, oh, she's lying or whatever, because I don't believe she's lying. I don't know why. I don't believe she's lying. There's no way that she can know all of this stuff. There's no way. And she's literally calling out names. So when she's calling out all of these names, no one is saying, putting a gag on this girl. You know what I'm saying? No one's gagging her. And she's saying some really, 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 really things that's very damaging. Like, for real. She didn't say anything damaging about Jaguar. She just said that she seen Jaguar. And when Jaguar was like, yo, I ain't never seen you a day in my life. Like, for real, for real. But you got to remember, she was a child then. She was 13. So, 13, 14. And she's, you know, she's a heavyset girl now. So, she wasn't heavy then. So, but Jaguar said she wasn't in that city at that time. But like the man was saying, YouTube was saying, that your mind, you don't know the dates. Like, you don't really know what date it was or whatever like that. You know, you really don't know. That's true. That is so freaking true. I'm not gonna lie. Because anybody can tell me, like, to go back and go, in, like, 1980, this happens. Well, yeah, I can do that. I can't do that. But you gotta remember, he had it on all type of drugs. He had it on all type of drugs. This is what she says, allegedly. Allegedly. He had it on all types of drugs. And I'm just feeling like she's telling the truth. I mean, I know when Jaguar got up there, Jaguar put her against the wall. And the girl was nervous. I seen it. You understand? I seen it. Because people know Jaguar. Jaguar called homegirl up, and she was saying some things, and it just made Mesha go off. She was like, yo, I told you this in secret. Ain't nobody tell you to run your mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And you said we was gonna... Wait, what? So... I don't know. I don't know. I believe she's telling the truth. But I just feel that no one should take advantage of her. I really don't believe that, you know, anyone should take advantage of this young lady, of her misfortune, being caught up, allegedly, in Dirty Diddy's mess. And it's a lot. Because everything that happened to her was with, allegedly, P. Diddy. None of this here was when she was not with P. Diddy. All of this was when she was with P. Diddy. And it's a lot. And let me tell you something else. That was weird to me. That's why I think she's telling the truth. She said that video of Cassie running in the whole, you know, trying to get away. And I'm going to be real with you. Let me just say this here. If I'm a victim, you understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not saying everybody would do this. I'm just saying. And you trying to make a run for it. You know what I'm saying? And if homeboy is in the tub, in the shower, or he turned his back for a minute, or fell asleep, and you trying to break camp, listen, I'm not going to be trying to get a pair of panties, shoes. I'm going, okay? I'm out. And I ain't even taking the elevator. I'm going down the stairs, bro. That whole thing be ringing. I be flying. You hear me? If I'm trying to get away. I'm just saying, if I'm trying to get away. So, Mesha said, allegedly, in that bag that she had money. That was money in that bag. How did Mesha know that? How did Mesha know that when Cassie was trying to get away, there was money in that bag? Now, mind you, she says she knows Cassie, and she says P Diddy keeps the money in that bag. It's just really I don't know. This is just so it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm confused. Like I said, I'm confused that no lawyer will come in and no, I'm not saying. Look, Lionel Bree said he has a lawyer for her now, but I'm saying before that, like for real, because Gloria, like I said, not just Gloria. You got all kinds of like, you know, Crump. You got a lot of them that come out. They ain't playing no games, and they just letting her like go on these shows and tell this crazy, stories that is really sad for her to be so young. For her to be that age. You was only 13, 14 years old. Then you said you went home. You said you got back. But then, like I said, Mesha was asking her questions. Not Mesha, sorry. Jaguar was asking Mesha questions. And she couldn't answer them. And it was kind of weird. I think she was throwed off because but you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe her because when he told Mesha that is it okay to let Jaguar come in, Mesha was like, cool. She said, I don't have nothing against, Jaguar. But she said that like she knew Jaguar. But then when Jaguar came in, Jaguar like, yo, I've never seen you a day in my life. Never. I never seen you. So I'm confused, y'all. But I believe her. I believe Mesha. I don't care. But Jaguar was saying that this should be told. You need to stop going on these platforms, and you should be just telling the story with your lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't have a lawyer, so and no one is giving her good advice, which is true what Jaguar said. It is very true. It is very, very true what Jaguar is saying, because I don't understand, all the YouTubers is having her come on and recite the same things over and over again. I don't know if they're trying to make a trip up or whatever, but she ain't tripping up because she keeps saying the same thing, So a lot of YouTubers that do have her is like so ecstatic. It's nothing to be ecstatic about because she needs help. She needs help, like for real. If all of these things happen to her, her body, her mental state, everything, everything that she told us blew our minds. Like for real, all the things that Mesha was saying that happened is crazy. Just crazy. She even said P Diddy piled the baby and then she knifed it. Like, what? But you know what I'm saying? So that's first of all, that's murder. That is just something to make up. That is, I don't know. Listen, that I just believe her. I just don't think a person would make up something like that. It's a lot of things she knew. It's too much. She gave names, y'all. She's dropping names. She even have more names she want to drop. But I really think she should, you know, I wish Gloria Albright would come and get her. hmm I really think Gloria should come and get Mesha. You know, I don't know why they're not, because Gloria usually jump on this, Crump usually jump on stuff like this. You know, why would a YouTuber had to get her a lawyer? And even Jaguar asked her, like, you should be talking to your lawyer like this, you know, because what you're doing is you're hurting yourself. But then they was trying to say that schizophrenic. I don't see that. I don't see this girl is no schizophrenic. There's hell to the no. I don't believe that. Mm-mm. She's too vivid. She is vivid. She's like this. She's like this. But then Jaguar was like, you rehearsed. But nah, I think she's telling the truth. I just think she said that maybe Jaguar has a twin out there. Everybody has a twin out there. But Jaguar did have the right to, you know, say what she said, because she did use Jaguar's name. So Jaguar wanted to clear that up and let her know, like, I don't know you. I've never seen you before. You know, allegedly. But like I said, she was a young girl then, so maybe she doesn't look the same. You know, but if Jaguar seen a young lady, I don't know if Jaguar was there or whatever like that for the table thing where people were eating off of her and all this stuff here, you know. I don't know, y'all. But I believe him. I believe her. I just believe that trauma is real. I have trauma. I have post-traumatic stress syndrome. Yes, I do. And there are things that I don't remember. I swear to God. It's things that I did. And people told me I did it. And I was like, no. And it was like, you did. So post-traumatic stress syndrome is for real. It's trauma. Trauma can F you up. Like, trauma can mess you up, like, for real, for real. So I am definitely not gonna call this young lady a liar, because she's a victim. To me, if this happened to her, she is a true victim. And I would never attack a victim. I would never do that. I would never attack a victim, whether she's a female or a male. I would never do that. But I just think, and I was hoping that Gloria Albright would reach out to her. You understand? And help her. Because what's gonna happen? Each YouTuber is gonna keep using her, you know, for the views or whatever. I'm not saying that nobody used her for the views, but what I'm saying is somebody needs to have her back. You understand? Have her back. And Lionel B did get her a lawyer. You understand? He said he got her a lawyer. But I want her to get a celebrity lawyer. I want her Albright. I want her to get Albright. I want her to get on the bandwagon with the other people, the other young ladies, the other young men. You know? I'm just confused about this. I'm really confused, and I hope Mesha understand that, you know, she left the show because her back was against the wall. Like, if Mesha, like, you're a victim. Don't ever let nobody else victimize you. You understand? No matter who it is. I don't care who it is. So what? So freaking what? If you know that happened to you, you stand your ground. If you made a mistake and said something, just say it. You're grown now. But don't make nobody make you run. You understand? Because when you did that, people was feeling like, oh, she's lying. I don't think you were lying. I don't think you were lying. But don't let nobody push you and you run. You tell you say your truth. You've been saying your truth, and I'm gonna be real. I believe you. I believe you. I think you just got your times all screwed up, cause that's the way it is. It's trauma. Like, who the hell? Trauma is trauma. All this stuff happened to you. You're supposed to know what day, what time, whatever. No. You said that you thought you saw Jaguar. Maybe you made a mistake. Things like that happen. You understand? It can happen. But I didn't hear you say anything bad about her. I didn't hear you say anything bad about Jaguar. But you have to understand, you don't have to run. You don't have to run. You said the truth. You said the truth, and if people want to take away from they believe you or they don't believe you, that's on them. You understand? Everybody have their opinion, but I believe you. I'm being real with you. I believe you. There's no way that you know this type of stuff. Ain't you in the damn I don't believe she's schizophrenic, y'all. I don't believe that. Nope. I believe she got trauma. But there is records. She said she gave the records over. Like, she gave the records over. And when you're young like that, and you don't have nobody behind you to say, you know what, we're gonna take this here and we're gonna run with it, like, like, go to the police and, turn this in or whatever, but make copies. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't have that person in your life to give you that type of advice, people make mistakes. Happened to me a lot of times. Be like, damn, I ain't make a copy. You don't think at that time. You don't think at that time. But there's no way she could be making this up. I'm telling you, y'all. Yeah, allegedly, I really, really, really think she's telling the truth. I really do. I think she's telling the truth, and I don't think you should ever run again. You've been running for a long time, Mesha. Don't let nobody make you run no more. You're grown now. Say your truth. Say your truth. They don't believe you. That's on them. If you had said something that was wrong, apologize and move on. But don't let nobody make you run. That's crazy. That's just ridiculous. I believe you. I'm gonna be real with you. I believe you. It's too much. It's just way too much. And I hope Gloria Albright would reach out to her. But even though she has a lawyer, they say, but I would like Gloria to reach out to Mesha, because she was 12, that young, just used. It's just crazy. I said I wasn't gonna get involved with this situation, but what happened was, I've been watching other YouTubers, their stations, and I was watching the interviews, and then the last one she did with Jaguar, and she just bounced, you know. But you have to understand, if you was to go to court, they gonna be on. They listen. That's nothing. They will make the victim look like the bad guy. That's why you gotta be strong. You understand? You have to be strong, because just because Jaguar was asking you some simple questions, and and I think Misha got upset because Jaguar called homegirl, and she said, I told you things in secret, and you said we was gonna do da da da, so I think she felt hurt. And if you've been getting hurt all your life, like, damn, again, like, don't trust no one. Like, for real, don't trust no one. I'm telling you right now, don't trust no one. Don't trust no one. Don't trust no one, because you are a walking victim. You're a walking book. You're a walking book, because people want to make money off you. People would want to make money off Mesha. I'm telling you, they would use Mesha because she has so much information, and the names that she's not telling, she might slip and tell them, and I just don't want her to get hurt. I don't want Mesha to get hurt. But I'm just saying, I hope that she gets help besides a lawyer. She needs to I'll be honest with you, just because she came out and people are asking her, like, are you getting any help from a psychiatrist or whatever like that, and she said, well, listen, we talk about, you should have been getting this like a long time ago, when you were at the age, away from this guy, and at the age where you grown. You should have been getting help a long time ago, because that's a lot of years to be walking around with all that trauma that happened to her. Well, when you don't have nobody in your corner, that's what happens. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. It's just, I said I wasn't gonna speak about this here. It was just so crazy last night. I was just watching this shit, and I was just like, wow. I feel bad for her because she ran, and I think she has to understand. Don't run, but you don't let nobody make you run like that. That's crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're telling your truth, tell your truth. Tell your truth. But anyway, y'all, I'ma go. Y'all let me know, like, do y'all feel she's telling the truth, or she's not? But I'm gonna let you know, I think she's telling the truth, and I believe she has her dates wrong, because when you have trauma, you do lose time, dates. You even lose things that you did, because I know I did. I'm telling y'all, it's things I did and I didn't even know I did, because it's trauma. It's like, when my son passed away, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I cannot tell you after that day, I cannot tell you anything that happened behind that day. I can't even pick up, like, within, I don't know, months, a year. I can't tell you. I can't even tell you when I went to court. I swear to God, I can't even tell you when I went to court, because it's trauma. I know I was in court. I was in Supreme Court. I couldn't tell you the month. I couldn't tell you the day. I can't even tell you the year, because it's trauma to me. I don't remember. I was so traumatized that I lost something. I lost it somewhere. At that time, And I don't know where I picked back up from. I don't know if I'm saying it right or whatever, but it's for real though. You literally, from trauma, you lose something, and I lost a little time that I can't remember. I can't remember. I'm serious, y'all. I cannot remember. I can't remember the next day. The next day, I don't remember. I don't. I don't know when I, came out of it. I can't say, well, yeah, I came out of it. Nope. Nope. I don't remember. Because that was like a blank. Trauma is real. And I feel people that go through trauma needs to see a psychiatrist. It's not gonna see me because you crazy. That's just stupid. No. Psychiatrists don't make you crazy or people think you crazy. That's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay? That's just ridiculous. But anyway, y'all, I'ma go. Hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. Let me know, y'all. Peace.